This is an aircraft crossing midfield, so it's going to fly above the runway at 1,200 feet elevation. And that's 1,200 feet above sea level, not above the ground here. Ground here, or the runway is at 171. I'm recording this one. I'm recording this video for those who want to adventure here in Squamish, especially students from Pitt Meadows who want to try their cross-country landings, takeoffs, stuff like that here in Squamish. I've seen students coming from that area. I don't know where their home base is, not following the abatement procedure rules or procedures which are in the CFS. I'm not a pilot, I'm just enjoying flying and flying machines here. So I could recognize pilots who are not from here, especially those who have Asian accent, likely those flying in Pitt Meadows. So in that area, so when you take off 1.5, there's an abatement, noise abatement procedure, so you need to turn left and see the houses down below on your right, then on the left is a farm. So you need to follow the CFS. And also on this circuit, again, is 1,200, so 1,200 feet. You need to have your altimeter set properly. Likely is same like Vancouver. So when you cross Vancouver, you need to listen to the 80s for the altimeter setting. Maybe it's no big difference from Pitt Meadows if you fly from Pitt Meadows. So this one is not going to be a landing. It's a low pass. It's precautionary. So since he was talking on the radio and it was a bit noisy, I thought he was saying missionary. So I said, yes, I want to see a missionary or something with RI something. And I thought, yeah, let's pull the phone out to record a missionary flying. But when he said it again, he says precautionary. And that's 20-degree flaps at 60 knots. That would be the ideal. And you see he's flying low. It's a bit above runway, so it's difficult for this guy to see the runway down below, to do some inspection, to see damages, clearance, wires, whatever is required to check during the low flight precautionary. So I would fly a little bit that way, but as long as he can see the runway from that height, and it's supposed to be about 600 feet, and he is doing pretty good. So I don't see him doing silly stuff. The storm is coming. So now he is supposed to measure the length of the runway, check, inspect, and decide if he goes in for landing, so if this one is safe for landing, or he check another place to land. Yeah, so now he is done with a runway inspection from that height. Yeah, and going around, or some people say it overshoot, and this is a 2,400 feet runway length of 75 width, asphalt, and if you do 60 on this type of approach, 60 knots at 20 flaps, yeah, you count every second, it's like 100 feet, and you get 2,400 feet in 24 seconds if you count right, and if you have the right speed. But it's, you know, you can guesstimate. And you notice that he turned to the right. So that's a noise abatement procedure, which is, like I said, is written in the CFS. So when you're coming for in Squamish, if you think you want to land on 3-3, don't just get like a line on final, a long final like you do in pit meadows when the controller tells you, yeah, you can come in straight in. No, you have to join the circuit through a procedure and also follow the noise abatement procedure. So don't just fly over the houses over there, so that bunch of houses far above 3-3. So you must follow that. And here it's a bump, it's a hill, like a little mountain. If you get strong wind favoring 1-5, then you expect some tailwind on the downwind. Okay, downwind, of course, it's a downwind with tailwind, and you need to know when to turn. You turn a little bit early on the base because this mountain is not very friendly, and then you don't have much space. You think, okay, I need to extend my downwind and I need to turn late on base, but you get pushed towards that bump, that mountain, and it's not pleasant to see the mountain coming, and then you force yourself to turn because you say, oh crap, mountain is coming and I'm too late. You turn, but you turn too steep at low speed. It's not fun. That's the thing, you need to be aware of the tailwind on the downwind here, because you can get like a 20 knots or higher, and turn a little bit early, and then you think, oh, oopsie, my final is kind of, I'm high, I'm too short, or what I'm going to do. So I've seen some people doing like a go rounds here because they could not land. So when you are at 1,000 feet or maybe 900, something like that, then you need to think about flaps right away. Yeah, so I would not put the flaps in the turn at low speed, and you judge when you put the flaps in. If it's strong crosswind here, 40 flaps is getting you rocky here. At 30, if you can manage this steep approach, you get to be a good pilot in your career. So I'm not a pilot, I just watch videos and I learn from videos, and I give you stuff that I learn from videos. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm here to record this guy on final. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I can see it. And it's a student flying this plane. Let me move aside. So another thing for those students flying from other airports is a go around. No, but he has power. Why he has power? Because it's a bit too high for this power. Maybe I'm wrong because I'm in the wrong spot. Oh no, yeah, I was wrong. I was in the wrong spot. Yeah, he is 40 flaps. So when you fly, pretty good. That's a student pilot, pretty good. I love it. When you fly beside the chief, that's the chief mountain. You see the below the clouds. You need to keep some distance because they are paragliding pilots and speed flyer pilots, base jump pilots. Those guys don't listen to the radios. I know a bunch of those. They don't carry airband radio, don't have a license to talk on the airband radio. What they do? Look left, right, and jump. That's their thing. And oh, it's another one. So you need to be to pay attention. Don't fly near the chief mountain, the chief peak. Even it's tempting to go see stuff and see the waterfall and stuff. No. That's not a good idea, especially summer day when it's calm. When it's windy, those paragliding pilots, speed flyers don't fly. But who knows? Who craves for adrenaline and go like a suicidal guy go flying in a windy day and you don't know. If he's suicidal, yeah, likely he doesn't care about traffic. So stay away from that mountain. That's kind of a suggestion. Okay, so he goes for a circuit.
Traffic 323, coming down with 5 to the north, 2,400 southbound for Vancouver Harbor.
Yeah, they are flying in the rain. I don't know why they do that. If I were to be a pilot, I would do that. I would not fly in the rain. And pay money to fly. That's kind of silly. Oh, that was a soft field takeoff. I used to play simulator, so I learned on the simulator about this stuff. Yeah, he goes in a ground effect a little bit. Pretty good. And now he goes to VX. What's the VX on this machine? Is about 56 knots, depends on the weight. And now flaps, the track flaps and VY 78, 80 knots. Yeah, it says on the simulator, when you play simulators you learn all these things, otherwise the simulator gives you a blue screen. Okay, I think it's someone else in the circuit. Not sure. What a lovely day.
Squamish traffic 323, we're just talking about runway 2,000 feet southbound for Vancouver Harbor. We're about due northeast of there.
Yeah, you see, he followed the abatement procedure, noise abatement procedure. So turn right, then again follow the river, turn left as a crosswind. Yeah, he's in crosswind. And now he's going to join the downwind left 1.5. So if you see here the numbers, in case you get confused with runways here, so this is 1.5. So the wind is coming from south, kind of. And the other end is 3.3 from wind coming from Whistler side. So he was on crosswind for this runway. Now he turns to the left because it's left-hand circuit in here. Turn left is joining the downwind for this runway because he wants to land here, and he will fly on like this way and then turns again left and then turns on base. So base is for 1.5, turning left base, then another left on final. So I'll pause the video, then I'll record when he is coming in through this rain. Now he turned on final. I see him over there. Lights on. He's at maybe 800 feet or something like that above sea level.
We're clearing south of town here. Have a good night, buddy.
Which is like a 600 feet above ground level. And now he's coming with the machine gun, and I need to run, hide, because they have lasers and all those things. See, the trees are pretty high. Yep, so if you are new to this place, you need to keep clear of those trees. But he's well higher, like 20 feet higher. A bit of crabbing and a bit of adjusting. 40 flaps. Yep, not much wind, but still is some turbulent air here on the final. Yeah, pretty nice. See, the wind is not too bad, so lucky him. So that was about landing here in Squamish. If you are not local,
Traffic, Cessna 172, Golf Victor Foxtrot Echo, Mike Triangle 15 for Glacier Base, and Glacier Base, come in. Do you want us to park for gas, or you guys gonna go out and Victor Foxtrot Echo again?
this is for those who are new to Squamish flying. Visitors.
This is Glacier Base. I was just in the other room. Were you radioing us?
Today,
Again, anything I said earlier in this video is not an official information, is not a guide, not even a suggestion. So if you've never flown into this area, this airport, better fly with some experienced person, or if you're a student, probably it's a good idea to fly with your instructor on your first landing here. It's not hard, but you need to have this like obstacle clearance landing and takeoff experience, especially on the landing on 1.5. Talk to you later, and don't enter the active area like that.